Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I would like to share with you our Camino walk and ride experience. It was initially a planned hiking that turned into a road trip. The way to St. James has been in my bucket list, and this is actually a pilgrimage that started in the medieval era. The pilgrims are followers of St. James who wanted to see his remains at Compostela de Santiago. The walk is more spiritual in nature, and it is for self-mortification. But over the years, the purpose and intention of the walk has evolved. Ours is more a combination of tour and enlightenment. We wanted to see the small towns and villages of Galicia, Spain, experience their food, and appreciate the beauty of the outdoors and nature. There are different routes going to Compostela, and we are doing the Camino Inglés. This is the shortest route from Ferrol to Compostela, and it's just 116 kilometers, passing to 6 towns until we reach Santiago. Here are a couple of tips and lessons we learned along the way. Number 1, pack light. Pack only the essentials that will fit in your backpack. Don't forget to bring first aid kits, your raincoat, your water bottle. Clothes that's good for 2 days and you can wash them afterwards. The lesson we got here is simplicity. Walking the Camino means carrying only the essentials in your backpack. It teaches you to live and appreciate the simplicity of life. Tip number 2. It's not advisable to take Camino in winter. It's more riskier and harder because of the rain, and it's cold and it's slippery on the woods. But this is the only time that we have, so we push through with the plan. The lesson we got here is flexibility. Camino Inglés can be unpredictable and unexpected in terms of change in weather and trail conditions. It teaches you to be flexible and adapt to the changing conditions. Tip number 3, drop by the tourist center to get your Camino booklet, your credentials. You will also get a briefing, a map, and a giveaway from the center. The first day of our walk agenda is from Ferrol to Neda. We visited the historic Ferrol. This is known to be a coastal fortress. Part of the walk is in the city, and so we walk from paved roads until we reach the monastery of San Martino, or Monastery of Zuvia. This is built in the 12th century, and the architectural style is Romanesque style. Unfortunately, the church is closed, and we were not able to come in. The lesson we got here is trust. Walking the Camino requires to trust yourself and your abilities. Tip number 4. Always look for the Camino shells and arrow guides. These signs will tell you that you are on the right path. Another lesson is perseverance. Walking the Camino requires physical and mental endurance. It teaches you to keep pushing yourself even if you feel like giving up. Tip number 5. Wear comfortable walking shoes so that you can avoid blisters and avoid injuries. Lesson we got again is rest. Take time to rest when you're feeling tired. Tip number 6. Make sure you have an Uber account and GPS. This will really come in handy. Tip number 7. You can get stamps from restaurants and hotels. You need 12 stamps to get a certification, and you can get 2 stamps per day. The second day of our walk is from Pontedeume to Miño. Our hotel is just located near the church called Iglesia de Santiago. This is a 16th century church with a neoclassical style. We were able to attend Mass here, and it is in Spanish. Another significant landmark we were able to see is the Puente de Pontedeume. This is a stone bridge located between Pontedeume and Cabanas. This bridge was built before the 12th century. We were not able to finish our walk on our second day, and we took a taxi from Pontedeume to Miño. Tip number 8, bring food and water with you. There are some areas, the restaurants and shops are closed. The lesson we picked up here is that we all have different, unique journeys. You don't need to compare. Take yours at your own pace. The third day of our walk is from Miño to Betanzos. Someone was under the weather that day and we only get to walk 5 kilometers. But we kept our spirits high. We tried their specialty food, the grilled octopus and the squid pancakes. They're delicious. We saw 2 beautiful beaches near our hotel, the Praia de Perves and the Praia Grande de Miño. We were also able to explore the beach that is just 100 steps away from our hotel, the Praia de Neda. The walk this time is a little difficult as it is ascending. We cross Lambre River over Ponte de Porque Bridge, ascend and reach a height from which the mouth of the river Mondes dominates, which form parts of the Betanzos estuary. Then we were able to eat lunch in a town called Porto and got a free ride from our B&B host to Betanzos. Our host is so kind and generous. The lesson we picked up here is that enjoy and cherish every moment of the journey. You can collect memories and stories that you can tell your loved ones. Tip number 9 is to visit small, old, and beautiful churches along the way. Our walk became Visita Iglesia too as we visited several churches, one of which is St. Francis Church, which is a 14th century Gothic church, and it houses the tomb of Fernand Perez de Andrade. He is known to be a good knight and protector of the Catholic Church. We visited Santa Maria de Azuque. This is a beautiful 14th century Gothic church. It has 3 naves, 3 apses, and an altarpiece of flamenco school in the high altar. On our 4th day, we explored the town of Betanzos further and see more churches. We walked backwards from Betanzos to see St. Martino de Tiobre Church that preserves Romanesque rest such on its side doors. In Tiobre, we can also find Remedios, Os Remedios or Nuestra Señora del Camino Sanctuary. This is a Renaissance temple with Latin cross floor built by Garcia de Velasco in the late century. We also entered the city by foot. Betanzos, the capital of Asmarines region, is one of the capital cities of the Old Kingdom of Galicia. Pilgrims entered across the old bridge, a Ponte Vela or over the Mandeo River. The immediate Arco de Ponte Vela corresponds to one of the 3 doors of the medieval wall of the city that are still preserved. The lesson picked up here is that to see the beauty in all things and to be grateful for all the blessings that life provides for us. On our 5th day, we decided to go straight to Compostela de Santiago and skip 2 towns. The weather is not that favorable and it continues to rain. So we took the bus from Betanzos to A Coruña, then took a train from A Coruña to Santiago de Compostela. We are excited to see the beautiful cathedral and we are really in awe of its structure. This is really a special masterpiece. The cathedral was built in the 12th century with a Romanesque, Gothic, and Baroque architectural style. It is part of the World Heritage Site of Galicia, Spain. This is the culmination of the Camino de Santiago pilgrimage. You can enter inside the cathedral and see the tomb of St. James. Another tip that I can provide is that you can attend the Mass here. The cathedral also has a museum that you can explore. There is this beautiful hotel beside of the cathedral. the Parador Hostal de Dios Reyes Católicos. This is the oldest hotel in the world, and it's rich in history. The hotel is inside the plaza, and this used to be a hospital open to pilgrims who got injured while doing the pilgrimage. The hotel has the largest collection of Madrid school paintings, more than 140 works by artists. There are a lot of museums, shops, and restaurants in Compostela de Santiago that you can do and enjoy. There you have it, everyone. This has been one of the things in my bucket list, and I'm so glad I did it. It's one of the best travels I had because I spent it with a very special person, my best travel buddy, my daughter. Thank you, everyone. Bye.